And you know, it's all already happening. It's all already too late. Whitewashed, watered down, paper tailed. So real, so real. This life is already played. So fool's gold trophy. It shines so bright, it makes us blind.
February 26th, 1994. Forcing myself with time forced upon myself. I feel like I'm pulling teeth from a chore that lost its voice, and I played pretend. I forgot all about it. No, I'm in disguise to avoid the carousel thoughts. Since yesterday and the day before, I found a rhythm waiting for time to organize my thoughts. Sometimes the inability of one thing can lead to another you've been avoiding. The desire to reach the other side without wanting to make the journey. Sometimes you swear that you're already there, but you trip on your own shoelaces and stare foolishly at the sky thinking, I've never noticed that. I guess I too often swim in my own shoes and daydream about them fitting oh so comfortably. Take a sip from this glass and say it tastes sweet. Say it makes your tongue tingle, your teeth dance like you can't resist the urge to slide them across one another. Sometimes the attention we want runs in complete opposite proportion to the attention we give. I swear I never read your book of thoughts, so why should I expect you to read mine? got caught up in the last minute. Nearly lost myself, but only for a minute. I nearly dropped myself, but only in a minute did I catch myself falling because the weight was too great for anyone to hold. Even for a great, big, powerful superhero like myself. March 4th, 1994. Strapped for lost time in an empty bucket. I can remember handing you the reins, but I can't remember letting go. It's as if everything is liquid, except me. I'm the ice cube floating in the center, with my secrets trapped inside. And it's only in time that I will melt away and share my secrets with the surrounding waters. But the water is cold, and the freezer door is shut. I pray it opens again, so I don't want to be left with the rest of them in the icebox. I see what I want to be. And it's no surprise, really. You can all see through my frozen walls of isolation. I can't really hide that much. And what there is shouldn't hurt. But I'm afraid that it might. I may be confined within these walls, but I'm definitely not content. I resist the urge to share my frozen past, only to later fantasize about sharing it. My words, once thought to lubricate the roughness of miscommunication, actually prove only to distance me further in uncertainty. Your hand feels warm. I can sense it in my heart. But it will be a while till my cold hands can feel again. All cold stones were once molten lava. Words that seem to be a sort of homecoming, a sense of history. I walk too fast and live too slow. I know the naked man who runs to the park is just searching for an escape. At least he is searching. March 5th, 1994. The world outside only scares when the windows we look through crack in half. Sometimes I feel the breeze from outside and I contemplate staying cold, but keeping warm is just instinctive. I swear the wall can close in on you quicker than you can imagine, and I feel so tempted, but my hands just caress the window pane. Sometimes it's better to close your eyes and pretend. There is something unreal about being alone amongst so many human comforts. The images, the sounds, even the touches of what was unconsciously left behind. And I stand at the doorway and drool at the thought of pushing forth. I could read every word, see every channel, hear every song, yet still I would just be passing time. And it just gives me extra torturing seconds to contemplate every void unfilled. Every feeling unannounced, I can get so caught up in myself, but at the same time, have the greatest desire to turn over every box I've yet to see. I guess the hesitation seems more unnerving than you know it's a test. I can see the fragments of what will become a part of a future day, but I know it won't be tomorrow, and I can only pray I wake yet again. Somehow I find more interesting yesterday. It's as if today is but a chore. I cleaned up and I helped you take out the garbage. And I hope it doesn't pile so high again. Next time I'll watch the daffodil grow. Pay you 12 cents to let me let it grow. The lines just grow in distance. March 7th, 1994. Friendly reminders of friends to fill those spaces left behind in the alleys of loneliness. Endless car rides with no money, no gas. No real sense of time or limit. I remember every one of you, and I want to roll you all up into one ball of fun and good times. And now I feel so full of good feelings. I can make all the bad feel good. And waiting for you to come home isn't a chore at all. I want to dangle my feet in the water. I want to watch leaves turn color and race with each other as they fall through the ground. I know it can all seem so absurd, but my emotions are tingling a bit. I I don't want to let it go. Not ever. If my dreams were caught up in the stars, who would catch the falling star? And I'm confident that the bastard children would get their wishes. I suppose singing in the car seemed liberating at 80 kilometers an hour, and I'm sure it's the most I felt in control. So it's like turning a page in your own book and knowing what it is you're going to write. Not the answers, but the tools with which to find them. There's no lonely crusade to share. Your habit is only as hard to break as the time it takes you to try, and there's always a guardrail along the stairwell. If you grab hold of it, you might not slip so hard when you least expect it. Because even those with 2 good feet will fall in their prime. I guess breathing easy starts with the first breath. And yes, I still crave the solitude of the waterfall spray, but I realize I still want to swim with my friends in the sunshine. March 15th, 1994. So beautifully confused I can't catch my breath on yesterday. Can't rest my feet on another day. I hold the door. Open for a few seconds as I contemplate an entrance. Then I play with the knob till I get bored and fall asleep standing up. I heard they shot horses when they break a leg, and the half-breed is sterile. I guess I was never a gambler. I hate that picket fence. I do not sit there contently. I do not cherish the view. I prefer the tree fort. And yes, I wanted to make myself all by myself, alone. And then maybe, just maybe, I'll share. As long as you don't make a mess, as long as you don't criticize, as long as you respect it as mine. Though ownership is something I deny. Catch me in the parallels. The swing never swung so high, and I can barely remember smashing my head. I'm not mad, but I remember, and that's something that is hard to take away. So yes, I'll take the waterfall, and I leave behind the fact that I left her behind.
Please hang up now.
Tears are painful attacks. Sit here and contemplate. Sit here and reflect. Thinking about life. Thinking about everything. Taking a look from so many angles that I'm dizzy and about to fall. About to fall. Too quick. Too sharp. Not enough. Not alone. March 19th, 1994. Stop listening to me. I'm just speaking words and they don't mean anything to you. Do they? I've just spent too much time in an illusion and my criticism just brings the spirits down. But somehow, it inspires me in a way that's driving me crazy. I'm too afraid to act on the words of yesterday. But I'm brave enough to defend them. Yep, so brave. How a stranger from yesterday and friend in tomorrow. I guess it's easier when you don't know. I guess it's easier when you close your eyes. I guess it's easier when you watch it die from a distance. And it's the distance that separates us from honesty. And it's honesty that holds us back. Because we're in fear of the truth. We're in fear of ourselves. I'd like to sing, but I forgot the words. And that's all they were. Words. They didn't mean anything to you. Did they? I'll probably never tell you what they meant to me. And yes, we've been friends for about 3 years. But how come we don't know each other? How come you don't know me, yet you know so much about what I do? Is it because there isn't that much to know, and I don't want you to know that? My distance with you is equal to the distance I am from myself. When your friends come to support you, it's a kind gesture. If they don't, they're busy being alone. April 5th, 1994. Pounding like a fist through a buttonhole. I swear I'd sew it up if the thread wasn't cutting through my fingers. like sliding down a rope, burning all senses along with fingerprints. Thinking of flying fish and bad jokes on yesterday's daydream. Nothing compares to sharing orange juice with a good friend that you seem to forget about. I've been reading words, and in reading words, I hope to get beyond the plans for tomorrow, because it never seems to end. Just one more, just one more. You can count time, and you can count on time to come through. I swear I want to listen, even if it's just for myself, but I just can't bring myself to the point of genuine, unselfish excitement. It's like having a piece of a stranger's birthday cake, just because it looks good. No presents for me, thanks. I have to give them back. Maybe when I steal a ride on the train, maybe then I'll be able to look back and say it took so long to get not very far at all. It's the scenery repeating itself. Did we just pass that corner? I swear the circle we walk in is making me dizzy. Have I told you how I feel when I get dizzy? Of course, I don't even want to tell you, but if I don't, I might just puke anyways. Sometimes, the circles remind me of empty holes, and I fall in. It scares me. April 25th, 1994. I can't even begin to explain why I did it, why I do it, or why I'll do it again. These words just paint a pretty picture. My words paint a pretty picture. But really it's all quite sad, and it's not something you can speak right honestly about, because to do so would seem even more self-destructive than the actions on my day. His naked body, so smooth, so soft, so green. I've fantasized only too often that now in front of me is this person who sends sensations through my body like I've never felt before. Each kiss tastes as sweet and pure as life itself. I feel alive. I feel like I'm becoming a part of him. I want to kiss him till I fall into him. Overwhelming. We reach ecstasy, and I hold him in my arms as he holds me. I want to feel every part of him. Kiss every part of him, taste every part of him. I want to hug him till I feel him all over me. Every guilty thought shatters with the intensity of our togetherness. His smile as I lick his navel, his sigh as I taste his ear, his screams of ecstasy as I swallow his penis in my mouth. He tastes so good, and I feel so good. I can't believe anyone's trying to say this is bad. I feel so good in exchanging these pleasures. I want to suck his body for awakened bliss. I know these are just silly words. I know that they'll never explain. I don't even want them to. I'm just so happy to finally use these words and feel so good about it. I know there are no promises in tomorrow, but for one moment I held on to pleasure like I never knew I could. I swear, I can still taste you now. April 29th, 1994. And the razor slices smoothly, swiftly, through the slug whose nightmare is only too often another dream. The silence sets on two open lips, like bittersweet temptation. I too await the reasoning, and it's only in patience I can see my reflection. A reflection like a stranger running through the shadows of a dark alley. The blue light that warms me seems to warn me that it should be shut off. I finished the story of what it is I think I know, and the ending was just as life would seem to make it. I guess you could say I finished it yesterday. I knew the ending, but yet now I cannot sleep. The smell of victory on the cassette, much like the disappointment of choices made in reality. How quickly we forget that we still believe that your own name can become your worst fear. I feel the current rushing past my fingertips, and sometimes it bears a striking resemblance to a numbness of relief, of surrender. Maybe I'm not ticklish. Maybe I should be laughing. Sometimes the ice does break, but breaking out or falling in. I will go camping and watch a lottery of the water, where a win will also mean to lose. But I will win because I will not gamble. I will speak the truth, and I can swim. If only it were so easy to speak our minds. But I'm selfish, and really, I just want to speak mine. And I will, as long as I remain stubborn to myself. I have no choice. And in being stubborn, it is just for myself, because there's so much I can teach myself. June 7th, 1994. Struck by the compliment that tastes too good going down. I'm afraid that it may be destiny for it to come back up. A lesson. Education without a degree. While still I hold kisses for a moment of touch, I could drink tea by the ocean, watch the strangers slip by the time that washes the shore. Each new wave a new stranger, each new wave stranger still. I could drink tea and watch strangers for hours. But it seems that it's all distractions that keep me sitting still. And maybe I could resist the temptations if they weren't so alive in myself. How can one talk so puritanly while paying a visit for a sought-after kiss? Surely we jest when we pretend to act surprised by the idea. I don't know. Maybe it's just the transition from right brain thought to left brain thought that makes us feel like we're slipping. Maybe it can be no other way. Sometimes I feel the pause in my speech is just a cloaking device. You'll never know for sure if I'm coming. Your compliments feed my self-serving desires. Yes, I will go out for dinner, and I'll be thinking twice all night long. Once with my left side, and another with my right. Trouble is, I'm not sure which is which, and if I'll be able to tell the difference. July 11th, 1994. Cash only. The price you pay is in lieu of worth. Each second, like a diamond that is thought to be but a salt crystal or an ice cube. I look at the worth of a view from a mountaintop to be immeasurable by dollar signs. Signs that you read, unlike signs that you feel, like when everything falls in place, even ironically to the place you fell from. I sit and wonder how the swirling, dizzy effect of life leads you to let the illusions of hallucination seem incomparable. I remember being 5 years old, spiraling in circles, or being spun in circles, and then laying down on the ground and looking up at the sky, and I swear life was stuttering, and I had never seen the world from such an odd perspective. Sometimes when watching a band play live, I have been struck by a skip that makes me look around and swear that life is but a record spinning around, and I'm spiraling towards the center, be it on 45 or 33 revolutions per minute, on a 7-inch or a 12-inch, I don't know. Sometimes we feel stuck in the groove. Sometimes I sadly watch my friends stay content skipping in a groove, skipping in a groove, skipping in a groove, scared of what may be at the end. Fuck. I swear sometimes I just sit back and put on a new record. And to think it will end? Well, I just don't believe in that. I haven't found a groove that can make one content. Maybe because I don't believe. And is it all just believing? Because if I listen to the words I'm singing, I can't help but hear the denial of a simple existence. Yeah, I'm just playing around. I felt happiness, sadness, and in the between, you realize that it's in the suspense, in the dynamic of each one that I find the desire to fall from the edge of my seat to the comfort of the floor. Yeah, keep climbing. Hold on with fatigued fingers that strain with a desperate grasp. It's in the beauty of surprise that I let go, or hold on tighter, my fingers red with blood pressure. It's the pain that makes the pleasure feel so real. Yeah, play the record again, and then turn it over, because the other side is always there. Call the chameleon your friend, because in the change of colors is a beauty that survives any stability that may be planted in your face. The carrot is only there in your imagination. See through it and it runs away. Otherwise, it is you who runs away from yourself. Find contentment in changing weather, because predictability is akin to staleness, and the bad taste left in your mouth can't be refreshed with plastic sweetness and dollar signs. You know, it's with your friends that you can share a record. With a friend you can write a song. With a friend you can hold each other's hand and spend the day spinning until you laugh and fall amongst the pleasant yesterdays, forget-me-nots, and sweet dreams of tomorrow. The dizzy feeling in your head is not a sickness, it's a sign. You're alive. Oh yeah, alive. July 18th, 1994. Each new entry, another page in a lifelong suicide note, trying to document the footsteps so others can stand back, dissecting each word, trying to define a rhythm in my steps. I sit back and watch sometimes, reading my own writing, and coming up with not much more than anyone else can find, except for faint memories that are too out of focus for even me to figure out what it is I'm meaning to say. Playing with my fingers, watch my body language, even the mirror plays tricks on your mind. Self-conscious and self-righteous, playing the hero like a violin. Yeah, I never learned how to play, but I can still fool my mother. I bet she thinks it's great that I can forget her, but I know it frustrates her that I can't forgive her. Constantly reminded of unwarranted guilt. Thanks to technology, I can write her off. And what's missing is just myself. And the honesty in the difficult is simple. It's the honesty in the simple that I keep running past. The sun burns my shell so I can impress those I'm too afraid to know. I'm playing a game that I'll never win. You see, it seems that someone mixed the pieces of the game with another and then threw in the rules from someone else's. Sure, it's still fun to play, but it's tiring. And I'm trying to fall asleep, but I can't stop thinking that maybe I'll figure it out. Oh, I'm not leading on anyone, except for myself. So don't feel shamed. Don't even feel hurt. So I never let you in. If I did, believe me, you'd know it, because I can feel the water starting to roar. July 21st, 1994. Sinking quickly or rising fast, like oil in water in a loving embrace. Illusions of grandeur can be quite deceiving. Sometimes it's a separating process that warms my back. Not necessarily knowing where it's going, but knowing it's going. Snapping my fingers to a favorite song. Yeah, even with the sweat pouring down my back, I know sometimes it feels good. Change. Marking time with an empty glass. Yep, another round please. But a different flavor this time. Can you compare time to time? No. It's impossible. Dropping the ball to watch it shatter has so many effects from different perspectives. Nonetheless, fascinating and noteworthy. cut my finger on the broken shards of yesterday, and I found that the blood tastes good. Real good. Mysterious accidents. And do you need to remember? I can remember, but I don't have to. As long as you don't remind me. Sure, take a glass. Take a sip. And if you don't like it, at least say you tried. Holding what is precious can only smother. Liberate the soul and live free. Look outside through the folded plastic windows, and I see that the stars are out of focus. Something's got to be said for seeing out of focus, and then knowing that it's out of focus. But before I put the glasses on, I just thought things were that way. Now I know that it's out of focus, so I'm gonna buy myself some glasses.
Are you still there?